Hey, is this thing on?
Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am really excited to film today. I feel like it has been forever. I do try to pre-batch to make sure y'all are getting some good content, but I've been traveling a ton. So definitely just busy bringing my 2023 vision board to life, and it's been absolutely amazing. But I'm excited to sit down and really get into it, and we have a super fun topic to discuss today, which is how to start showing up for yourself. Life can be so overwhelming, and it can be really challenging to figure out what to prioritize, who to prioritize, and how to exactly get everything done without feeling like you're losing yourself in the process. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a few really practical steps that are going to help you learn how to prioritize your self-care, boost your self-confidence, and show up for yourself in all areas of your life. Let's go ahead and jump right in with step number 1. So we're going to be talking about self-care, which I feel like a lot of times we think of only the generalized ideas of self-care, like doing a face mask and taking a bubble bath. Those are really great self-care activities, but there's so much more. Prioritizing your self-care really involves making sure that you're focused on building yourself up physically, mentally, and emotionally as well. So if you're showing up for yourself, it's directly linked to prioritizing yourself, which means you have to schedule in time. Schedule in that self-care, schedule in moments where you're able to recharge and pour back into yourself. It can be anything from going for a walk, practicing mindfulness, engaging in exercise, reading a book, or just revisiting an old hobby that you haven't had much time for lately. But please remember, when you're trying to figure out where you can fit these moments of self-care into your life, it is not selfish to take care of yourself. In fact, it is the exact opposite. By you pouring back into yourself and making sure that you're feeling 100%, that is going to allow you to pour out and give more to others who rely on you and who need you in your life. So it's completely necessary for your overall well-being, and self-care is a fantastic first step to make sure that you're showing up for yourself on a regular basis. Schedule it in. I promise it will make such a huge difference in your life. I like to make my self-care day weekly on Thursdays, so it looks a little bit different every Thursday, but I know this is the day that I'm going to prioritize my self-care. So if there's something that I've been wanting to do, maybe a new body scrub I've been wanting to try, I put that in my calendar on Thursday after I finish up work for the day. That is when I'm going to be able to try out that body scrub. It may seem like such a small thing, but because it's something that had been on my mind, I had an interest in it, I just hadn't had time to get into it or time to dedicate to it. Now that I've scheduled it in, I know that I'm going to get to really enjoy that experience. Step 2, which I feel like I say so much, if you are going to start showing up for yourself, you have to set boundaries. You have to be clear with your boundaries, and you have to be firm on your boundaries. Boundaries are meant to protect you and to help you stay focused on where you're going in your life. A very big part of setting boundaries is learning how to say no. Don't worry so much about what someone's going to think about you saying no, or if it's going to hurt someone's feelings. Of course, you can tell them no politely, but at the end of the day, you cannot continue to overextend yourself because you're so concerned about hurting someone else's feelings. So don't be afraid to communicate your needs and to also prioritize yourself. Once people understand you're not playing about your boundaries, you're very clear about what your expectations are, they are going to act and behave accordingly. And in turn, you will then have a healthier balance in your life and your relationships and the time that you spend with yourself, the time that you dedicate to others. You're going to feel reinvigorated and really proud of the fact that you set a boundary that allows you to show up for yourself, and you can see the positive impact that it's making in various areas of your life. Step 3 is to practice self-reflection. Yes, you can do all of these things, but if you're not checking in with yourself regularly, then you are not going to be able to process and grow and figure out what really works for you in your life and what showing up for yourself even looks like for you as an individual. Journaling is an extremely powerful tool for self-reflection, but Again, journaling is not for everyone, and that is okay. So whether that's just like taking mental notes on how you're feeling, or maybe jotting down just little small sticky notes of reminders around the room and areas that you frequent, whatever is going to help you look back and reflect and assess what your next steps are going to be is helpful in truly becoming the person that you want to be and always showing up for yourself. When you write down your thoughts, your feelings, and your goals, it helps you make sure that you're really aligned and identifies what you value and what you really want out of life. It also helps you gain clarity, understand your emotions better, and figure out where you need to show up for yourself even more. What areas are lacking? What things do you need to boost you, to encourage you, and to help you to keep moving forward? So take moments for self-reflection and realize that they are so empowering on your journey, whether that's in your career, in relationships, in your personal self-love, your self-care. Reflecting is a huge part of this process. So definitely do not skip that part of the process. And that leads very nicely into step 4, which is to surround yourself with positive and supportive people. Again, this is something I stress regularly because the people around you make a huge impact on how you feel about yourself, the kind of things that you're excited about, what you share. Because if you're worried about, man, this person's probably gonna say something negative, I don't wanna really hear it, like it's gonna deter me, like maybe I just won't do it at all, I won't share it at all, that is not good for you and your personal growth in your life journey. So surround yourself with people who believe in you, who lift you up, who support you, who want to see you grow, who want to see you win. If there is someone who's jealous or envious of you or your lifestyle, that is not going to help you grow and thrive and really get to the place where you want to be. So seek out friendships and relationships that inspire you to be the best version of yourself. And sometimes those friendships may come from unexpected places or be with unexpected people. But when you realize the value of having a fantastic support system around you, that really helps with you grounding yourself and aligning yourself with your vision for your life, and you know that you have a whole squad of cheerleaders who are there for you to help you get to the finish line. And step 5 is to cultivate self-compassion. A lot of times when we think about showing up for ourselves, we think about like the action. What am I doing? What changes am I making? All right, I'm the things we talked about today. I'm journaling, I'm doing self-care, I'm exercising, I'm eating healthy, I'm drinking water. Like yes, all of those things are extremely important. But a big piece of showing up for yourself also has to do with how you treat yourself. What are the conversations that you have with yourself when you're on your own? How do you speak to yourself? Do you affirm yourself? Really pay attention to those things and lean into compassion because that is what you deserve. Always remember to treat yourself with the same kindness and the same understanding that you would extend to a friend who you truly care about, because you should also be truly caring about yourself. There are so many different things involved with showing up for yourself, but remember that piece of self-compassion involves embracing your imperfections, celebrating your achievements, and of course, practicing self-love. So that wraps us up for today. Please remember to prioritize these 4 steps. There's only 4. They're very simple to help you get started in the process of showing up for yourself. I want them to become routines and habits for you where you're like, this is completely non-negotiable. I know who I am. I know what I want in life. I know what I deserve in life. So yes, I'm going to indulge in self-care. I'm going to build my self-love. I'm going to show compassion to myself. I'm going to reflect. I'm going to grow. I'm going to learn. I'm going to thrive, because all of that is what you are working so hard for. It's why you clicked on this video. It's why you have always been seeking inspiration and motivation, knowing that you can find those things externally, but then also they can come from within is so important in making sure that you know yourself, you value yourself, you love yourself, and like we discussed in this video, you show up for yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to show up for yourself every single day. If you want to start small, drop a comment below about one thing that you're going to do this week to show up for yourself and become the best version of yourself. Trust me, it's worth it. Let's talk it out, give some inspiration, share some motivation, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.
Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.